It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it's almost 3 weeks. My last upload was April 22. Yeah, I was working on a new video series of the skeleton scripts and the references, and also I've been playing video games. Yeah, I am participating in some tag, but regardless, we have a sweet article here, written by one megaphone, Leigh Alexander. She said that according to her, why are stories in video games so bad? Bad in one context, actually. I just have to ask. Well, if the main gist of her article is the storytelling in video games haven't reached that epitome, and like it will capture blah 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 blah. Well, for a second, let's take Leigh Alexander's word for it. But I'm going to say this outright. She seemed haven't played video games that much. Well, no, well, not to mention there are specific genres that actually have those kinds of storytelling. If you're going to look for storytelling in a platformer like Konoha, or maybe the likes of hack and slash like DMC and Bayonetta, sure they have story, but it's not really the motif or the what do you call this, the repertoire of those genres. There's such thing as RPGs, which have the balance of gameplay and story. But regardless, the main aspect of a video game, the main asset of a video game is actually playing the game. Regardless, are you you're going to do everything to survive to get to the next stage. What your strategy is going to be, how you're going to tackle those stages, how you're going to take advantage of certain terrains, and how you're going to exploit the strengths and the weaknesses of the said boss in order for you to get to the next round. That's pretty much it. So, if the point of if the point is video games should have stories like Gone Home or Sword and Sorcery or The Last Princess, you are looking for RPGs. You need to look for those games because and you're not going to wait, you haven't played games. I know, no. I know this part. I know you're going to bring up, oh, Life is Strange have story in it, but it doesn't he really have gameplay at all? Are you going to prefer to the likes of Heavy Rain, Beyond Good and Evil, Beyond Two Souls that have story-fied games? It's more like a visual novel to me, if you're going to ask me, because having those kinds of games, 90% story, 5% gameplay, 20 play, I think it pretty much says about how extensive your knowledge will be in video games. Because when the industry started, gone the arcades and the consoles, it's all about going to be the gameplay. After all, it's in a video game. And what do you do in a game? You either achieve a high score to surpass whoever achieved the previous high score before you, or actually survive to get to the next stage from point A to point B and going to reach to point Z. That's the point. It's like saying that you should novels should have these kinds of shenanigans because books are just like that, books. What do I need stories about? Do I need story when I'm reading a history textbook? That it? It's like let's look at that way. You buy a book, and you're just going to get started in reading the book, and you're already worried on what the story would be. Usually, readers will ask themselves, "Why? Is it fun to read? Is it really that compelling? Is it really that well written?" The story will come second because, like, you're buying a book, you're playing a video game. The first objective of you playing a video game is to tackle the situation instead game. achieve what you want to accomplish. And if that does have a story, you you can deal with that later, because you're going to focus on what's ahead first, which is how you're going to survive, how you're going to the next stage, how you're going to strategize. That's pretty much it, plain and simple. So if you're going to generalize why video games have bad stories, well, you need to realize, and you have to realize that there are tons of video game genres. Like really, yeah. Especially, if you're worried about the lore of a character first rather than playing game, you need to, you have to move to visual novels, because that's going to be, that's pretty much up your alley, instead of actually playing a video game. I'm being discriminating. I might be, but I'm just telling you. And I'm just telling you, if you believe in this article, you believe in the shenanigans. If you are looking for a storyfied game, well, and if you're looking for that, looking for that element in the likes of Contra, well, you're in the rock section. Yeah, it's really mind numbing. I promise to, and I'm going to promise I'm going to upload more often. I just happen to be busy for the past 3 weeks. Anyway, the article is right there. Anyway, Homer, I'm going to see you later. Hey, God, I forgot to shave. Ah, what the heck? I'm going to eat breakfast. See you later.